All right, here we go. Kinesiology 230, chapter 19. This is presentation 4. This is a really short one. It's actually more just to provide you the framework and the layout that the book proposes for program design for clients who are overweight or obese. So let's go ahead and jump into this next slide here. They break this out into aerobic conditioning, resistance training, and flexibility training. From this, just you can pause me at any given time, but in the different categories here in aerobic training, they talk about minimum recommendations, and then they also talk about within the frequency, intensity, duration, the minimum recommendations, how many days a week, what your goal is, etc. And they talk about the guidelines and concerns. So with this, maybe you just pause this and kind of wrap yourself around it, but this is only about a 2-minute, if that, presentation. I don't really need to talk too much about the specifics of this, but just realize that clients who are obese, they might start off at this place, but as you work with them, you might be able to get to the point where you're making these recommendations for 30 minutes most days of the week, but they're working with you 2 days a week at an hour at a time. They might be working out 5 days a week, but the 2 days they're working with you, they're not at moderate intensity, perhaps they're more vigorous intensity or higher intensity workouts. So to a certain degree, these are the general guidelines for exercise prescription, put your fingers in quotes, adapted from the American College of Sports Medicine, ACSM. And it's a good starting off point, but I will tell you, you'll be able to branch out from here. All right, guys, that should be it for that presentation. I'm going to move on to the next one.